What up, people? It's your boy JP Justice. What up, people? It's your boy JP Justice, y'all. It's JS. I just said the same thing. That means something because I need to have that sultry voice in my life. Hey, my bell. Maybe you can help me. Hey, listen, look what I've been doing. Is this a nervous condition? Is this a nervous condition? I've just been twisting my hair a lot lately. Is that a nervous condition, y'all? My bell, I can probably use your help. I think I'm a stranger because IG is trash. It really is. It really is. Like the only reason why I come out to my IG is to let y'all know that I'm over here on Facebook. That's the only reason why I come out, to let y'all know Facebook I'm here. What up, everybody? It's your boy JP. Thank y'all for coming through. It's your boy JP. Let me start inviting people in here. Let me get the kings together. This week is a big week for me. You hear me? This week I shall be honored. This week the honoring begins at Rockefeller Center at the NBC building. Yes, it is. The gram sucks. I don't like Facebook either. Then what you gonna go on? If you don't like Facebook either, then what you gonna go on? You ain't got nowhere to go. You ain't got nowhere to go. So it's not. That's the block in the lock that they put us on. You know what I'm saying? Here we go, fellas. I share it. I can see who comes in the green room. I watch YouTube, but you ain't on YouTube. You know what? Now that we mention that, can you go on TikTok live? Can you go on TikTok? Hold on. TikTok on StreamYard. Can you go on TikTok through StreamYard? That's the question. I think you can. Let's get past this. TikTok streaming on TikTok live events via. I think you can do it. If so, I'm getting ready to log on to TikTok. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Give me a second. I think you can. What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy JP Justice. Thank y'all for coming out. It's 5 o'clock. You know what time it is. It's 5 o'clock. There ain't no better place to be. Right here. It's August 6th, ladies and gentlemen. How quickly the summer is leaving. How about that? How quickly the summer is leaving. I hope you got a chance. This seems like a personal issue. I hope you got a chance to do everything you wanted to do this summer because the summer is slowly ticking away. The commercials for back to school are back on, and that always, even as a kid, man, that was traumatizing. That was traumatizing to have the middle of the summer. You see back to school. I'd be like, God damn, give us some chance. Why you breaking into our summer? But as an adult, I feel the same way. I don't like the freedom youngsters are allowed to have on TikTok. It's police the least. Little girls are out of control. So let me get this straight. You don't like Instagram. You don't like Facebook. You don't like TikTok. You're not on live on YouTube. So what are you going to do now? You're just going to go on YouTube and watch? You're not going to participate? You're just going to go on YouTube and watch? Fun Size Finn, I need your help. I need your help, Fun Size Finn. Hey, Finn, come on over to Facebook, man, so you can get this account login. You can get this account login and let's do some talking. You know how this is, ladies and gentlemen. You know how I do. Each and every week now, what I do is I just throw it out. And the kings that come in are the kings that come in. It's like the barbershop. You don't know who's coming in. You don't know who's coming in the barbershop. You do not know who's coming in the barbershop. But what I do is I hold you off until brothers start coming in. I like YouTube and I participate in the lives. I like that simple. Okay. So you on live on YouTube. That's dope. Now, if you get that popping, you can start seeing some money. You can start seeing some real bread. So keep that going. I'm not even going to tell you to stop. Keep that going. If you on YouTube live and you get yourself a nice little following, that's where the bread start coming in. That's next to broadcast. That's almost broadcast television. YouTube is almost, that's a damn shame too. YouTube is almost broadcast television. Or you watch other lives. You got all the hype ready. You don't need me. I do need you because I don't see everything at the same level. I don't see things at the same level. So I need brothers and kings on every level seeing things. You hear me? And it's not about it's about the collabos and me collabing with you, picking your brain, because in a lot of ways I could be outdated and I like the way you run your ship. I'm getting ready to run a similar ship. Are you one of those people? Let me ask y'all, are y'all one of those people that believe that there's enough for everybody so you don't stop people from getting their love? You know, I know of people that go, fuck that. I had a discussion with a comedian who at the time was on television, was on a nationally sitcom. And he said that he don't put other comics on because all that is competition for him. And I thought that was worldly selfish. I know another comedian that don't bring other comics on their lives because he said he doesn't want to expose them to his fan base. I thought that was incredibly selfish. What do you mean you don't want to expose them to your fan base, bro? Like you mean to tell me when someone says that they like you as a comic, they can't like nobody else? They can't like nobody else? What kind of selfishness is like that? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in the my man, Mr. Jeff Brown is in the building. Let me tell you something. During the week, I constantly get, yo, your man Jeff Brown is funny. Yo, your man Jeff Brown is funny.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Oh my God. I don't know if you when was the last time you came over to New York?
Bro, it's been years. I mean, when I did come, the last time I was in New York, I was helping DL get ready for Contrarian. I was writing. Long story short, and we need to talk. I don't think my
visibility
name is on the wall of comedy where it should be.
I feel the same way. Oh my God, sir, this is a great conversation to have.
I don't think my name is supposed to be on the wall of comedy, somewhere below Richard Pryor and somewhere above Steve Harvey. Somewhere right in there is where Jeff Brown's name goes on the wall.
Drop ball, man. I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at you, brother. Hey, my bell. Hey, ladies, don't leave, ladies. We are encouraging y'all to ask us questions. Anything that you want to know from the men. The kings.
Don't run.
Right, don't run. What up, Jay? Jay, here we go, Jay. We're going to try this again, Jay. We're going to give you the link again. Here go the link, Jay. Jay, the link is right here. Come up in here, Jay. I hope you got your audio fixed, Jay. I would love to have you on the show. I would love to have you on the show.
Are you AOL, Jay? Is that the problem? You dial up? Still using dial up, are you?
No, you know, Jay's he's a very funny comedian, and you probably know Jay. We call him the Sing Median now. He's been doing comedy well over 30 years. And he was one of the first on the Def Comedy Jam tours. He's very funny, very fucking funny, but he's just technically
bro, you don't understand. I get it.
I try to tell comics about age. Yo, you ain't got to be an expert, but God damn it, you got to be a novice.
Well, you know what? Yeah, here we go, JP. You be perfect person to get this analogy. I think I may have given it to you. Don't stop me if you heard this. It's really going to make your show better, which is why I'm here anyway. Now, you remember the truck that see, I love that you get the little shit. You remember that the truck that was chasing the young Forrest Gump?
Okay, yeah.
56 Ford truck.
Yeah.
I want you to imagine that truck. This is I'm pitching you the movie of this, of me and technology. Hot ass summer day, camera pans down from the sky, drone shot of a 56 Ford barreling down a gravel road. The camera then pans to the front right fender and starts to slide slowly down the door. And when it gets to the door, right where Sanford & Son had their logo, you see the word technology. Right? Barreling down this gravel road. The camera then pans down the side of the road, the truck slowly, down past the bed to a hitch. Like the tow hitch.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
And on that hitch is connected a chain. And the camera pans down to the end of that chain to me being drugged down this goddamn gravel road on roller skates, trying to get back up on my damn feet.
Hey, yo, at first I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? But
where is he going?
I get it.
Somewhere around 2005, it started going too fast. It was like the dog in a National Lampoon Vacation.
So you saying around 2005 technology started getting so fast that you couldn't keep up with it?
I kind of started losing my grip right around 2005. But I'm there. But I mean, I produce music. I can stay afloat, but I'm not where I need to be and where I want to be.
Well, that's dope in itself that you produce music. Like that's a dream of mine, bro.
Really?
Oh my God. Yo, here go a little secret, Jeff. I never wanted to be a comedian. That was never the plan.
Really?
The plan was to be a radio disc jockey.
Okay.
I wanted to work major radio stations here in New York. I wanted to have a voice on radio like Chuck Leonard, like Jeff Redd, like Dr. Bob Lee. All these guys to me were like Bob Slade. These guys were heroes to me because every day at whatever time slot they had, you heard this. You're listening to 98.7 Kiss FM, and this is Chuck Leonard, and the next song is, or this is Bob Slade, or this is Dr. Bob Lee.
Yeah, and you wanted to be that guy.
I wanted to be that. Let me tell you, I was excited when I met Dr. Bob Lee for the first time because I said, yo, this is the man's voice who I've heard throughout my teenage life. You know what I'm saying? When I when me and Bob Slade, I gotta put this picture up there. My heart started to get a little palpitating there. When I first met Bob Slade, like I knew Bob Slade. I don't know if you know who Bob Slade. If anybody knows New York radio, you know Bob Slade. So when I heard Bob Slade's name all throughout my life. I remember waking up in the morning and when you're getting dressed, this is Bob Slade and blah blah blah. I remember hearing it through my whole entire life.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a comedian and I went up to the radio station and they said, "Hey JP, we got to introduce you to Bob Slade." I was like, "What? Like who? Are you crazy?" And when I met him, he embraced me so well, and he embraced me so well for radio. But then radio took a while, hit for a while, and then it went digital. And when it became digital and syndicated, folks like DL and Steve Harvey and all these, they were able to take regions that they weren't even in.
Entire, yeah.
And
they basically turned America into one big radio pie and gave a few niggas huge slices.
There you go. And that's exactly what happened. And the rest of the slices that was there was being fought so badly by the veterans in that field and the new sharking guys that were coming up that I really had I didn't know how to get in.
Yeah, washed out. Well, I may have, we need to talk about that too a little later. As a matter of fact, I don't know how this is going to go. I use it on my own show, but I like to say that, especially if you didn't know about this about me, music is the girl that I cheated on with comedy.
Come on now.
I was 9 when I started playing drums.
There you go.
Accomplished drummer. I produced stuff that you've probably heard and didn't know because I do a lot of TV cues.
Give me one thing that I may have not known was you.
Oh man, shit.
Great, because I'm a music guy, and if it's definitely something that's going to ring, I'm gonna go.
EA Sports. There's a couple joints that I have in EA Sports.
You talking about in the video game?
Yeah. Yeah. Here. You may have heard one of these. I'm gonna try to play this if I can.
Oh, please listen, bro. This is just me and you until the Kings come in, bro. This is me.
Okay. Let me see. There. It's in the. Okay. Now, this is the intro to the First Church of Holy Shit. Notice it's 20 minutes long. It's just grooves. It's grooves. It's 20 minutes of grooves that which by the way, you took it right down at the hook, which is funky as shit.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
Yes.
Well, you said 20 minutes. I was like this. Oh no, we're not gonna
motherfucker. No, just play the song.
I'm sorry. I'm scared.
Now, I played everything you hear. I wrote everything you hear. Now, this track is just that track. And it is, and if you ever come on the First Church, you'll hear it. But I didn't do it this week because I'm trying to write. Okay, so now my whole point is you need to holler at me and let me know, you know, if you need some music, nigga, this is what I do. This
it's dope. It's dope. I like it's a commercial jingle. It's a jingle that you don't like. That's the type of stuff that's in supermarkets that you don't realize you've been listening to for an hour while you've been sitting in there enjoying. and purchasing everything.
Yes, I have a bit of that.
Right. I like it. I like it. I know. Listen, bro. Me and music, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You don't understand. Me and music, and I tried. I just got into a conversation this morning with a guy. Cheryl said, "Nice." I know it was. Thanks. Shout out to my man. Give my man.
Cheryl?
Yeah.
Oh, thank
you. Here on Instagram.
On IG. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can.
Shout out to my man right here. Yeah. So this morning I even got into a conversation with a brother. What song was I listening to? Oh, I was listening to I had the 80s algorithm on, and din, 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 Jungle Love. Hey Blaine, come on over, bro. Right. And the guy in my car said, Blaine, come on over. Let me give you the login. The brother was like, yo, I used to listen to that when I was in my diapers in the playpen. And I was diapers. I was in the club. Clearly, I was in the club,
bro. I was looking to buy diapers.
So this is what he said. He said, yo, this is what he said. He said, I said, yeah, that group is made up of Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis and blah, blah, blah. He said, this is what, yo, Jeff, listen to what he said. He said, isn't Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis the guys who taught Teddy Riley? Man, I wanted to screech the car and kick this motherfucker out. But he clearly just doesn't know.
I don't know, bro.
He doesn't know. And that was a fair question because of his youth. But I was like, no way, bro. I said, Teddy Riley.
Well, I'm gonna tell you who's okay. Yeah, no, go ahead and finish that thought.
Teddy Riley single-handedly shifted the way we listen to music. Like this guy here.
Teddy Riley. Yeah. Jimmy Jam and Teddy Riley.
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Yeah, no, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis are to Teddy Riley what Magic Johnson was to Michael Jordan.
I don't get it. What's the analogy?
Jimmy Jam and Terry came before him and dominated.
Oh, for sure.
And then along comes this motherfucker that just takes music 90 degrees.
Hey, yo, let me tell you what Teddy Riley did.
Jimmy and Terry had to start producing like Teddy to keep working.
Come on, bro. Let me tell you what Teddy did. And this is the collide of music at the time. You're talking about a time where disco dominated for like 10 years, and then that Motown sound was so strong, and groups were so big, and then the synthesized sound came in. That funk synthesized, and it was on that keyboard, and people was making sounds with that keyboard. And then here comes a 17-year-old Teddy Riley who reintroduces the bass drum and backs it with another kick drum and then gives it all kind of funk. He shifted how people listen to music. You hear me? Yeah. What's his name? What's his dude name? Kashif? Kashif,
yeah.
Kashif said 1 week he was riding high. The next week he was looking for work. That's how bad he did it. Shout out to my man Vino in the building.
What up, though?
Shout out to my man Vino in the building. What's up, Vino? Where you at?
What up, though, man?
Very clean in the back. What's going on back there, brother?
Man, I'm always clean in the back, man. Pause.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That didn't come out right, did it?
Yeah.
It's very clean in the back, brother. What's going on with you?
Man, I'm sitting here recovering, still coming down, man. I did some bucket list shit last night. I went to go see Snoop Dogg in concert. You know, I feel like, you know, I'm a complete child of hip hop, as you gentlemen told me. Like, I'm only 41 years old, so my whole life hip hop has been here.
Yeah.
And that was some bucket list shit. Like, I never thought I was around when the East Coast, West Coast shit was going on, and I never thought I'd peaceably see a Snoop Dogg concert on the East Coast ever again at one point in my life. I was like, how could niggas perform? But it's just somebody brought up some real shit. They said Snoop Dogg is the most recognizable rapper on the face of the earth. And
Method Man just said that. Method Man just said Method Man just said he was going to say something about Snoop Dogg, and he said he realized this man has surpassed hip hop, and he is just a known face in what's the name in the world.
Yes, he's outgrown. When you can be referred to by one name, and you are respected by people who have no idea. Yes, when you are respected by people who are ignorant of your subculture.
Yeah.
Shout out to Blaine. Blaine in the building.
What up? What up? What up, though?
Blaine, what up? What is the Instagram link?
It's just JP Justice. JP Justice left. I'm on
Okay. JP Justice. I'm looking for
Black. Here's
King.
how crazy it is to be Snoop. This is the kind of celebrity I want and recognition. The rules change when you come around. Places where you can't smoke weed, you can smoke weed now.
Yeah.
I think Snoop was one of the first people to be walking through an airport smoking weed.
He made it very clear that if he gets booked, that he made it very clear. I got you right there, Jeff Brown. He made it very clear that when he comes through, that's on his rider. You know the rider is Vino. Yeah, you dealt with contract.
I know the rider is. I see him all the time. I be stunned at the shit that y'all niggas ask for. Pardon me, that y'all people be asking for y'all riders sometimes.
Hey, yo, Blaine, you know the rider is?
No, say it again. I'm sorry.
You know the rider? You know what a rider is?
No, my apologies for no.
So a rider is what a person wants in their contract, but like the fringe
requirements for creature comforts, basically requirements that they need in order to secure their performance. Like, if I'm gonna perform, I need some Lipton's iced tea. If you don't got Lipton iced tea, lemon flavored, this show is void, and you still owe me money.
Yo, bro.
Okay.
I have seen some of the most, and I know you have, Jeff. I have seen some of the most craziest riders. You hear me? They wanted M&Ms with all the brown ones taken out.
Do you? Okay, let's bring this into perspective. That actual story is about the group Van Halen.
Yeah, I know.
I heard that. Yes,
okay?
What happened?
The brown M&Ms are in there. It was David who wanted it in there because if we found brown M&Ms in the M&M bowl, that means you didn't check security.
The lighting might be fucked up.
The light. That's where it comes from. It is not racist.
If you get the little shit right, that means the big shit should be right.
The big shit's done.
Oh my God, bro! This is phenomenal.
This. I learned this. A lot of people. I don't know about now, but I can tell you, at the end of and a little after the Anita Baker Luther Vandross feud,
I heard about that. Hers.
I was on the road. Can I do this? Both of them.
Hold on for a minute. Let me do this. Hey, Afra Cuba, I got your card. I shouted it out on my last one. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go to Tara's Tasty Treats. What was that fritter that I had? You had a fritter. What was the fritter? That was off the chain. I don't know if it was cod. I don't know what kind of fish it was. But ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check her out. She's right there, Afra Cuba. I did it. I shout you out on my last one. Now that I see you here, I'm shouting you out again. Make sure you check out my girl. Now, I'm sorry, bro. I see you.
Food good enough for him to interrupt this fucking story. Now, I was, like I said, I was on the road with both of them. And I think unfairly, Anita Baker.
Something about ice cream, right?
No. I'm talking about being on the road with Luther Vandross.
And I heard he was
writers.
I heard he was a piece of shit with her.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Their feud was not one that was some shit.
Yeah,
it was sweet love.
The good thing about being on the road with Luther Vandross is that all the pussy was yours. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, ladies, come on, let's be honest. All right.
That's
a comedian.
crazy.
I'm good looking. Anyway, what it was with Anita Baker was that she gave 110% every fucking night, and she had demanded it from everybody around her. She used to, with cordless mics, you know how they go out, right?
Mm-hmm.
She had cordless mics. She had all the batteries for the entire tour already with a piece of tape on them and the city they were from.
So she had a fresh battery for each one.
Supposed to have a fresh battery for each city. Let us go from Miami to Tampa.
That's dope.
And she opened a mic and see Tampa, somebody's fired.
Oh,
because these people did not come here to hear my mic go out. And all you got to do is replace a battery, and it's only got to work for one show. Nigga, do you know how many 9-volt batteries I had? I had about 79 volt batteries when I came off the road. I was like, this shit's great. And all because all the techies had to do was at the end of the show, the battery's not dead, but
you just want a fresh one.
You want a fresh one because she doesn't know that battery man came out the package at 70%. And now it's at 30%. And now, right in the middle of Raptor,
Sweet Love,
somebody shit gonna start blinking because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. I got to sing the song. All you got to do is put a battery in the bottom of a fucking mic.
God damn, bro. God damn. Well, I know Lil Wayne's rider. Listen to Lil Wayne's rider. We opened up for Lil Wayne, and this is what up, Tay Tay. This is when Lil Wayne was Lil Wayne. Like this is when he was at the height. Listen to this rider. All the openers have to leave the dressing room. This is in the rider. Have to leave the dressing room. He has a whole complete cleanup team get in there, clean out the whole area, and now you're not allowed back in there no more. That's crazy.
What was
right?
the reason for that?
Nah, that keep the police away from him.
No, it's not. Think about the elements. It ain't okay. I'll take you on a ride. It's gonna be worth the trip. Anybody here remember when the Bush twins was getting in trouble? George Bush's daughters.
Yeah.
I think
Drinking all the stuff. Yeah.
You're talking about the wrestlers.
No, that's hilarious. I actually had sympathy for them, and I tell you why. Because of the absolute sheltered lives that them girls don't know nobody that know nobody that know nobody that's broke. They are so super insulated from regular life that think about the experiences of the individuals around them that formulated their opinions. They've gone out of their way to make these broads pure. So the fuck ups they gotta go, yeah, you probably fucked up because you didn't have nobody give you the game. To include Barack Obama, there is not a black person in this country that is more than once removed from abject poverty. Not one of us. Not one of us. From the shit hitting the fan, which means them niggas that Lil Wayne was with, it wasn't about his opening acts. It was about his opening acts cousin, the one that just got out and got a point to prove because he don't have shit else to give but his violence.
Yeah. What up, Hog Rider?
That shit. Clean that shit out of here. I don't want to have to hire a lawyer for any of y'all niggas bullshit. I don't want to have to fire you after the fact. I don't want to have to talk about it after the fact. So here's what you do is here's what you do. You thank me for being on my tour and being well paid with all the weed you can smoke and find some bitches to talk to when I'm in the green room. Can we do that?
In other words, it's cheaper to clean than to get a lawyer to defend.
Bruh.
Keep it clear. I realized that a long time ago about myself. I said to myself, and I'm a man who solely stands on the responsibility and accountability of what I've done. And if I did some shit and got caught up, that's my problem to fix.
Right.
But a lot of shit happened because of the fuck ups of other people. Like the plan was going good on my end.
Yeah.
Somebody messed up on their end. And I should have been better about,
I've been
doing dirt with certain people, but it'd be about, when you got other motherfuckers around,
Yo, I've been eating crow a lot late over the last few years, saying to myself, I gotta do better.
Yeah.
I gotta do better, bro. I gotta do better. Yo, I know this was brought into, and I gotta eat that because I should have made a better decision. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at right now. That's yo, Jeff, I could talk to you and Blaine, definitely. Well, all of y'all. Let me not single all of y'all.
Well, warning, I'm going to ridicule you in front of everyone, but go ahead.
No, please do. Please do. I last night or for the last few days, the shit that I've been talking to you about, Vino, and the shit I've been talking to everybody else about has been ringing back in my ear. Like you can tell the lesson, but are you hearing the lesson? One of the lessons that I keep telling people is you don't have to hit a home run. Stop waiting for the home run pitch. Stop waiting for the home run pitch.
Single that up.
Right. Get your ass on that base. Get on the base and then move the rest of the game around. But if you keep waiting for that home run pitch, you're going to miss the game. You're going to miss the game.
You may strike out. Yep.
You can strike out. So guess what, bro? I decided to just jump out on the ledge and get my shit popping.
So you coming out?
What the fuck?
This dude feel like the
It feels like you about to come out or something.
Hey,
You're using a lot of fucking runway here. What did you do?
So I stopped waiting for the courage to just tell y'all, I found the right man and I'm settling down. But I just want to let y'all know I'm in the ballpark. I'm out here.
Right. you acting like you trying not to fuck up Big Mama's Thanksgiving with this news.
Hey, yo, listen, no. I'm talking about my business. I also watched Hard.
No, you didn't tell us what you jumped out in, nigga. Okay, don't go to also.
Okay, here we go. I am officially kicking off this week New York City Laugh Galore Tour. I only got Staten Island, Brooklyn, and Harlem, but I'll build and get the Bronx and Queens and make it a big event when the New York City Laugh Galore Tour is me putting together 5 nights of work rooms. Sunday through Thursday. Oh, thank you, bro. And people have been jumping saying, I heard Rodney say, just ask and watch how much people want to help. So Sunday through Thursday, every night of the week, I want to have a different room. And I don't want it to just be JP here, JP here. Nah, let's put it all together as the New York City Laugh Galore Tour. So when you come through, you're coming through Sunday through Thursday, and then you go ahead and do your weekend work. Go get your weekend work on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Staten Island jumped out. Yes. Brooklyn Max Staten Island's deal. Harlem was like, hell yeah, I want to be in. And my barber was like, yo, I want to help sponsor this. What can I do to help you sponsor this? So everybody has been jumping out in the wind. And I said to myself, yo, announce it, and let people hear it so that this way the help can come to you.
Okay, well, I don't know that I agree entirely with that. I mean, it's sometimes what you're saying when you announce your blessing like that is you not only said what you were going to do, you said, here's how I'm going to do it. And the how you're going to do it
should be quiet.
Also was given to you by a force outside of you. There's no such thing. I don't believe there's a such thing as original ideas. I believe the creator sprinkles them out amongst us. And they're like, you have to have an antenna high enough to pick up the signal. Now, what happens is when you relay the signal that you just got, you relay it to smaller antennas that didn't get it in the first fucking place. So you are supposed to be a receiver, and you yourself take it upon yourself to be a transmitter.
So in other words, keep my mouth shut about
shut the fuck up. But yeah, about it, the Staten Island. Ain't nobody need to know that. This is what we need to know.
Dates, yeah. When the flyer comes,
bro. When the flyer, that's it. That's the pimp game. You'll get some nigga doing big tent comedy with your same shit with lesser comics because he didn't get this. You got it. It's for you. Hold it precious. Trust me, bro. This is coming from I'm waiting to drop the flag on a couple of television shows and a movie that I have undeniable proof was stolen from me. Huge. It just ain't time. Once it is, I'm gonna drop the hammer on these motherfuckers, and you're gonna have to break bread. But it just ain't time right now to do it. But yes, brother, absolutely. You. This sounds like a wonderful idea, but let's bring it back under the radar and don't talk about it no more. Be about it.
Don't tell nobody.
Yeah.
So don't drop it this week. I'm dropping it out. I'm dropping the flyers and stuff this week.
Oh
You
no,
got
yeah,
the
when the
rooms?
flyers drop, yeah. When
You got the rooms?
I got three of the rooms.
You got 3 of the rooms. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Yeah. Drop it the flyer way. But
Don't say the how.
don't say the how, nigga. The how,
Do
the
it.
recipe. Yeah, I got chicken. But now how I cooked it, that's my grandmama business. That ain't-
Salute, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a good way of putting it.
You know what I just thought of too, JP?
Yo,
When you said my background looked cleaner, I got a new phone. That's why the camera's different. I just looked at I'm like, damn, the nigga is gorgeous today. He's clear as fuck.
and
I understand.
you must have had this phone for over a week because it looked great last week.
nigga,
No. I just got this phone, what? This is like Thursday? I broke my phone Wednesday. I did one of the fat nigga shits where I had it in my pocket and I sat on it.
crunch.
I'm so scared of it. Yo, Vino. I know I'm a big nigga. So before I take everything out of my back pocket, I always check my pocket because I don't want my big ass to sit on it.
Keep your phone. Keep this radioactive device as far from your balls as you can. And two, I got to co-sign what JP said, because last week I could not see that white wall through your fucking beard. I can see it now, right through your beard hair. I can see the wall. That's a good.
Very clean background, brother.
What
Very
type of
clean.
phone you have? If I'm asking, Vino.
You know what? I did the smart shit. And when I went to the store, like, yo, this is my phone. I need some new shit. I researched. I said, what phone has the best camera? And then, did the comparisons, and it came out to be the S23 by Samsung. They do great work. So I got two of them motherfuckers. So I'm on one now, and I got the other one right here. So I'm in the digital age. I'm back to two phones like a trap nigga.
Well,
I got the 23 Ultra. The phone is sick, man. That's the best camera. I can take pictures of the moon and see the craters on that shit.
I will see your young man. This is your Uncle Jeff. I will see your new phone, your 2 phones with my refurbished iPhone 10 and my 2 refurbished Android joints that are incredible with the shit they do. That's what people forget. Nigga, fuck making a call. You can make a movie now. I got 3 digital cameras that are better than Hollywood's cameras 25 years ago.
Yo, listen, I see both of y'all with the iPhone 14 with the cinematic view. Did you see that video I just dropped?
No, we'll see you. You got took.
Yo, no, let me tell you, that cinematic view, bro.
It ain't worth all that money.
The Samsung's definitely got the camera on lock.
It ain't worth the money, bro. I can't. That's the other thing.
I can zoom. I can literally be in the back of the club, zoom to the stage, and get close-ups on stage.
Right.
Like that's crazy.
And you
good
can time the
sound.
zoom.
Yeah. And great sound. Yeah,
Great
man.
sound. The genie's out of the bottle, bro.
Hold on. I'm trying to get Corey in here.
This tripod is gonna stay with me now. If y'all thought if I made y'all tired with these clips I've been releasing these last couple of weeks, y'all about to be really upset. Because now I'm about to just I've discovered this style of comedy where I kind of just let go. I go into it with an idea of what I want to say. Like, hey, these are the first 2 jokes, and then we'll see what happens.
How many years you in comedy now?
I'm going into 7. There's 6 solid ones in February to be 7.
You're at that stage, and this is one of the things that I always talk about. Hey, Corey, I'm trying to send you to what's the name. What up, people? What up, Beth? One of the things that I always say to comics is somewhere around your 5th year in comedy, you'll start to wean away from the jokes that you make up and start weaning into the jokes that are part of your life. Like I met a comic last night, young comic, in doing comedy 3-4 years, and then the Kool-Aid Man came around, and then the Kool-Aid Man met such and such, and I'm sitting there going, oh, he's still young. He's making up jokes, trying to find the humor. At a certain point, you release and let go, and your life becomes humor. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think that's when my success really transitioned like that too. That's when I really started turning up on them. That happened a couple years ago though.
I gotta co-sign what JP is saying, but all decency dictates that I use a much better analogy that was shitty. Look, what happens is stand-up is a language. It's a language. It looks like dialogue between you and the audience. It looks like it, but it's a gear we can all switch into and start speaking stand-up. It's different. You don't speak stand-up in court. You may put little bits of it. You do. There are places you don't speak. You don't speak stand-up when you're fucking, unless you're really on some freak shit. You don't. We know it's a language that we have, and with any language, when you're 3 years old or 4 years old, you are beholden to the words that have been given you. Once you hit that 5-year mark, you start finding your own words. Your ability to grasp what it is you need to say. This is why babies cry. And the cry means 50 things, because the baby doesn't have 50 words. The baby can't say I'm melancholy. The baby can't say I'm nostalgic. The baby can't say I'm pissed or I'm happy or Hope can't say I just came or any of the other reasons that bring tears to your eyes. The baby doesn't have anything for that. As you grow as a comedian, nigga, it's not just water. Is it salty water? Is it hot? You become more descriptive because you get better with the language of stand-up. And that's what happened. You saw yourself.
Well, not just what. I mean,
I got a question.
One of the things that I always say is how comics teach comedy is subjective. So I never go against how another brother teaches. But I agree with what you're saying. But what I'm saying is, there's a point where comics stop making up jokes.
We're saying the same thing,
right? There's no more Kool-Aid Man. There's no more Lion. There's no more.
This is so much better than the first thing you said. Why does Jay look like the nurse that won't change your auntie bedpan? You really look untrustworthy. You look like an untrustworthy orderly, untrustworthy nurse.
Me? Wipe off your camera too, bro. It looks greasy.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
It's been one of those days.
Wipe the camera. Not your forehead.
Not your forehead. Your camera.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Much better. Oh my God, my dude.
Oh my God, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Now you're trustworthy.
I got a question for you.
Now I look trustworthy. All right, cool.
What was it Gary said, Mike?
So, ladies and gentlemen,
I don't know if this question hasn't been asked to you guys before, but when it comes to hecklers, is that automatic ether to them?
What? And put your whole
automatic ether.
Yeah, bro. I'm really. This is an odd camera angle. Just your mouth and nose.
Yeah,
it feels like it feels like a Pornhub search. Like mouth and nose, or I don't know.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Now the question was, like for example, when it comes to dealing with hecklers, is that an automatic ether?
What do you mean
to the heckler? Like, is that an automatic? What's the word I'm looking for?
Kill shot.
Kill shot to roast them bad. Yes.
Okay, somebody else want to take this or
okay, me. So I'll probably say I'm the least heckled.
Let me say this. I've worked with Jeff and I worked with Vino, and I know myself. You're talking to three intelligent comics. Like I watched these two guys with intelligent humor. So a question like this, they're going to give you a different answer than a wild guy on stage. And I'm eager to hear what these two guys are going to say. Go ahead. What was you going to say?
And so I say that I'm like the least heckled person. I don't know whether it's my size or, just in the cadence in which I speak. Because when I'm on stage, it's just a way of carrying yourself where people don't generally want to interrupt you. You know what I'm saying? So when I do encounter someone who wants to make themselves part of the show, I'll fire the cannon just to let them know this will be a problem, okay? But I'll make it one of those we can laugh at this situation. But it'll be boom, hey, shut the fuck up. That's your warning. Okay. But then now if I just had to do this last week at a show. Dude wanted to come in and this motherfucker had on a shirt. I told him he looked like the African president at the soccer game. And he was, let them wear their dictator. I was roasting him the whole night. It was the end of him. He was mad at me, but he had to come over and bring me a shot after the show because I smoked him.
Come on,
but
bro.
That's what happens if you get a heckler. Like if they're a good heckler, that's the best case scenario. You roast the shit out of them. They'll be like, hey, this nigga funny. Leave him alone. Yeah. Let me just do my job.
I'll never forget when Jameek roasted a friend of mine. Actually, it was a friend of my friend that came into this comedy show, and Jameek let this guy have it. Yeah. It was the heart of winter. He had thin shoes on, white socks with slacks, and Jameek let this guy.
Blake, you know me since high school. I was doing
my God.
Yeah, but what was you going to say, Jeff? What do you think about it, Jeff?
Sorry about that. Go ahead.
No, I a number of ways. One, what you both described is comedians with the natural ability enough, the experience enough, and the guts enough to attack a motherfucker with the moment. I'm experienced enough and I trust me enough to make these people agree with me in the moment.
In the moment.
When I tell you a joke, you're agreeing with me on some shit that already happened, that I am putting into this pot of shit that you're expecting, that I'm expecting to surprise you with. That is not what roasting is made of. Roasting is made of truth in the goddamn moment. How much truth can I bring to the moment right now? How can I make these people think what is true? I am going to tether the rest of this joke to a truth that we all know. Africans dress funny. Now that I got them tethered to that, you could be a cab driver. I decided to make you the king. Now all I have to do is paint your world and put you in a stadium, put you with guards, because they already buy the tether. So I'm not going to focus on the tether no more. Now I'm going to create this world over here. And the more, nigga, don't let me fan a fly. Don't let me walk by and talk about the little kid that won't fan a fly while I am here. Why is it so hot on my side of the earth, God? When are the white people going to die? Just whatever comes in the world of this king that he made, if he has the guts to go down the hall of that road, these people will throw up laughing because he's tethered them to the moment. And now when he gets far enough away over into this world, he'll hook back into that motherfucker and dig him some more and make something else up. And then and that is the yo-yo but it takes a son of a bitch to throw that yo-yo.
Motherfucker to do that. Now watch this. Now listening to both of them and working with both of them and knowing both of their work, Vino exudes such confidence on stage.
Silverback.
Yo, when I watch Vino go on stage, everybody relaxes because they say to themselves, even if they don't know him, he's just one of the coolest peas in the pod that comes on stage.
He got that Biggie shit.
Yo, bro, I watch people straighten up to watch him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I don't envision him getting hecklers, and if I do, he doesn't. I can't see him going out of character to getting them. I can see the audience almost wanting to shut the person down because they didn't want to.
That happens a lot.
They don't want him to stop what he's giving.
Jesus, Randy, shut the fuck up.
Now I watch.
Yeah.
I watch. Yeah. I watch Jeff is so. Yo, let me tell you what you are, Jeff. You're like a ball pin hammer. Your intense pause at the tip.
Sure.
Like
sure.
the whole.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me stop you just for a second there. Just for
Flag
a second.
on the play.
That's pronounced ball peen hammer. It's P-E-E-N. Well, go ahead.
I've watched. Jeff tells the story, and it's such a tough. And
thank you, sir.
And it's a precise hit. So nobody wants to get hit with a ball peen hammer. Nobody wants to get hit with a ball peen hammer. So I've watched.
Oh, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. And
listen, we all get it. Like
I explain to them, when it starts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but I watched you that day at the movie theater. I watched how you. Hey, blah 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 blah. I said, "Ooh, wow, damn!" Like it came down to a precise hit. Boom, you know exactly.
Well, thank you, brother. Thank you. And again, it's comedy is an amplification of who you are. And I'm real articulate, but I'm real ghetto. I'm real goofy. And I have to cook a dish of those things that these people are going to enjoy.
The difference is in that is with me, when I get on stage, I show you I got a couple of guns. I show you my guns. I go, hey, what's going on? Hey, man, what the hell are you wearing? Okay. I show you these guns. And then I dare you.
Oh, God, dude.
You have to pull it out. Because the best and the worst thing.
Pause.
The best, pause.
Pause.
Is that I have to pull my guns out. Pause. Because it will be the most. Bro, I have wrecked set because I've destroyed a heckler. I can't go back to the joke now. I can't.
Right, fuck the joke. The joke was to get you people to do this.
That pisses me off.
Yeah.
When I had to roast the nigga down, and then I can't even go back to the joke I was telling because now my time about to be up.
No, I'm just talking about bro. I've had clear sets where, oh, you want a little piece of this? Boom! And now this joke, this
pause on a little piece of this.
Asshole.
This joke, this snap, this crack was so enormous. Pause. That my measly joke.
What the fuck? Does everything have to mean?
Yo, Cameron
back on the road.
Bro. Cameron is a mess.
Yo, see, yeah, because I was thinking about that. The other night.
Cameron, what happened?
The whole pause.
No, Cameron, with the pause thing, everything you. Sorry, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about that. It's just wild.
Hey, listen, bro, I love that he explained it. I love that he explained it because it needs for all the people who don't get down with it. I get it, but for those of us who do, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going.
Pause, folks. I'm gonna keep going.
I have been around gay guys, and when you say certain things, they go, In other words, you think that I'm engaging in your sexuality.
Oh well, sure, because
clear. Let me be very clear. Pause. No homo. So to cut that whole shit.
I have a cousin, Timothy. Timothy believes, and will not let you call him Tim to this day. Timothy believes that all men are either gay or in denial. And yeah, nigga, exactly.
So around Timothy, I would constantly be like this. Pause.
I had to tell Timothy this because really, like, he my cousin. My family, he be around with niggas that's on that shit. And, me and the rest of the family, the niggas, we come in and make sure we sit on the same side of the room. Like the niggas is going to go, I'm not going to sit on that couch, nigga. I'll go get a folding chair and put it next to this love seat. But I'm not, that's funny.
Put this you cannot sit on the love seat next to a gay nigga. That's rule number one.
Gay niggas, y'all get over there on that big fucking couch. Is that as funny as I think it is? Okay, yeah, we'll fuck with that. It's a great lead into this because I don't have any place. I've never said this on stage, but it's the truth. He goes, you do understand that the male G spot is in the anal cavity, which makes an anal orgasm 25 times stronger than a regular one. I said, you know what, Timothy? I said, come on. This is what he said. I said, okay, Timothy, here's the problem I'm going to have with that. Is that not only am I happy with the 1/25th of a strength of orgasm I have with a woman, you're going to have to put a dick in my ass to find out. And that's where it all falls apart. That's where this whole thing falls apart. I have to find, in order to prove you wrong, I have to put a dick in my ass. And that's not going to happen, Timothy. So I'm just going to try to make it with this 1/25th of an orgasm.
Hey, yo, this is what you tell him. This is what you tell him. You say, listen, bro, I have squinted and cried with this 1/25th. I can't take no more. I
can't take, bro.
Yeah,
First of all, you're supposed to let them know that excess is one of the first ways to gluttony. And I don't need excessive nut feeling. Exactly. I'm trying to be a righteous man. I just need regular nut feeling. Excessive nuts.
I don't need.
That seems ungodly. Nothing. That seems ungodly, and I'm I'm living a different type of way.
Okay. Has anybody else? Has anybody else here uttered these words right after they came?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
If you leave me, bitch, I'll kill you. Has anybody else? Okay.
I never heard those words, but you know.
Okay. I don't need anything worse than that.
No.
I don't.
Fellas, what have you cried out during a nut? What have you cried out? That's funny. He said, "If you leave me, I'll kill you."
No, and that's not. No, that's right after the nut. That's on the way down. Like, nigga, where I just came from. Bitch, I will kill you if you try to leave. That's where that comes from. And you telling me that there's something out there 25 times stronger than that? Keep that shit. Keep that shit. I got responsibilities. I got a car. I got cars. I have property. I will blow all nigga. No, keep it.
Yo, he said, has anybody other Blaine? You look like the type that you've cried in some nanny before, right? Right, Blaine?
No, I never cried, but of course I had some women make me scream. Yeah. I mean, I got married to one.
Come on, who else you gonna marry, nigga?
I'm good. I don't need that kind of inspiration in my life.
Bruh. Yeah. It ain't a pot roast in the world that tastes good enough for me to take so pussy down the aisle.
I don't want. That's why I don't want no good pussy. I'm making it my business
to stay away from it.
3s and lower. If you afford better, I don't want that pussy.
How do you stay away from it? No question. How do you stay away from it?
Quick, and I'm saying 4 because if a foe shut the fuck up and bring you a good sandwich after the pussy, that might bump up to a 7, and that make her a good woman. Now you gotta keep her and shit. So 3s and lower.
Yeah. So it's just where you fish.
Hey,
go ahead.
Real quick though, I was gonna bring in my other twin right over here. So he's gonna come up over here and introduce.
Listen, he got his 19-year-old son. Welcome to
the let that be a life lesson, young man.
How are you, young man?
Fish in the shallow end.
Hey,
that's it.
You haven't been hearing what we're saying on the side. Have you been hearing all that we've been saying?
I've been hearing everything.
Excellent, man. Look here.
He at the table. We can speak. Hey, fuck it. He's 19. We can talk.
You better take it from your uncles, man.
Yeah.
You take it from your Uncle Jeff. I'm the coolest uncle you never knew you had. Your family doesn't talk about me because there's some shit that anyway. Look, I'm the uncle that come in and all the women look at, and some of them is mad, but everybody like me, so it don't matter what the fuck they talking about. Look here, young man, you need to hear this early, okay? I want you to stay away from. Well, if I may ask, are you straight?
Yes.
You gotta ask. Because this advice is only for like guy to girl. I don't know anything about guy to guy relationships. You must stay away from dudes that say, I'm going to get some pussy. They're inaccurate. You are the commodity. You know that man to your left. That man to your left has influence on you. You are articulate. You are intelligent. You are a good-looking man that can finish a sentence. You are the commodity. You are not giving out pussy. You're not getting pussy, young man. You giving out dick. Know that.
I agree with that.
No,
You are
that
not
wasn't
getting
the
pussy. You
story.
giving out dick.
So in
I
other
did
words,
something.
next time when you go pee, you look at your dick and you go, "You are worthy."
Bruh, don't. I'm telling you, it's called all young man.
You are the
All of they.
objective.
Number one,
Their eggs are lifeless without your seed.
yes. Number one,
Hey, yo.
okay. You
No, I'm not
cannot
co-signing. No, I'm not
fuck them
co-signing.
all. You can't fuck them all. It's impossible. I've tried. You are not going to fuck them all. And number two, they all got one. They all got one. And number three, it all make your dick stink. All of it.
Basically.
Hey, yo.
What's worth it?
And can I put this in? Can I let them know this too? Because I preach
Hit
this
him.
to all
Hit him
my young
hard.
boys.
Hit him hard.
Hey, yo, Paul.
There when you are dead, it's inevitable. You're gonna be out here having sex with women. I encourage you to think as you pursue these sexual endeavors, are you fucking this woman for pleasure or for a purpose? And I'm not gonna lean or encourage you to either way, but I'm just saying. I believe that every young man should just be put out there with his penis at some point in his life and see what he can attain through the power of his penis. You know, some women like to pay your rent. Some women want to see you in nice sneakers. Some women want to buy you a PlayStation.
Yo,
Some women hook you up with a job with the city. You know what I'm saying? Some women, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, there you go.
Yo,
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Okay, here, man. Okay, a few things popped in my head when you were talking, Brother Vino. Number one, there is no such thing as only sex for pleasure. All sex is business. All of it's business, brother. What level of business is she doing? And why is she doing that business with you who is not ugly and shy? You got to think this way, young man, because what will happen?
Hey, these guys are giving this young man. I'm waiting.
Monster
I
ass
just
game.
showed up, and you guys are giving me sex advice.
Yeah, right. We don't even know his
I
name.
haven't even introduced myself.
You don't have to, young man. This shit is important. Now listen, you
Right.
Jay's boy. That's who you are. Right
Cliff.
now, all you need to be is Jay's boy.
Cliff, Tyrone, Edridge, whatever your goddamn name.
Whatever your damn name is, this shit applies. You think it apply to you because your lunchbox tape got a different name on it? No. The gym is the goddamn gym. Take your ass to the gym.
All right, here we go. Here's my advice.
Oh,
Like these guys, I think these guys have a tad of chauvinism in it. I'm telling you.
Oh,
I
my
hope
God.
so.
Listen to this.
Yeah, duh.
Get you a nickname so when you're done, they don't call you by your real name and you don't feel that emotion and keep it fucking moving. And give your real name to the one you love.
yeah. You know what I mean? Like Cat Daddy Dog or something.
That's why they call me this man.
What is your
That is
name?
effectively known as the girl you don't even know me game.
What is that man? What is your son's name, Jay?
This is
did you ask
Tremaine.
his name? Now you want to ask him his name?
Tremaine? Yes.
Introduce yourself, man.
No, you told him his dick stink.
Okay.
You told him all this other
No, I told him his dick was gonna stink. Now shut the fuck up, Jay. I can't hear the boy's name. What's the name?
My name's Tremaine.
Tremaine, son of Jay.
Yes.
That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. That shit that JP said with the nickname shit. That is the dumbest. Do not have your dick out here on that, young man. Don't. Please, young man. Now, let's get out of sex. What is it that you would ask a bunch of over the hill gray ass dudes? Because
Ask us how we messed up in the last 20 years.
Come
we don't
on.
make the same mistakes. Yeah. That's what I asked.
Woo!
Has it been the 20 years, not the 5?
No, 20, because you 19. All of us are over 40. That's 20 years, young man.
Yeah, man.
Young man, my youngest baby is 17, and I got 140. I'd have been fucking up a long time, and I opened my fuck ups to you, dude. That's something most cats our age won't do. Is that they won't. I act like I'm talking down to you when the truth is I've just fucked up before you. That's all it is. It's I fucked up before you. It's not a big me and a little you. It's just that we trying to help you with the difference between wisdom and access to information. And a lot of young people confuse that because you can tell me what temperature it is in Madagascar, that makes you wise. When the truth is the janitor got keys to the library. So you need some of these people who have read tomorrow's newspaper to put you up on some game. So with that, I think we need to be asking him what it is he needs to know. This is the chance to summon a 5-headed beast here.
Okay.
Nobody gonna say
Right.
all this shit is just gonna fly.
I was trying to let it live for a second, but that was 5-headed beast. Oh, that's crazy.
You're gonna catch me on everything, but you're gonna let
Go ahead.
spit out all this. Yo,
The 5-headed beast, that's the shit, bro. That's a hydra, you stupid motherfuckers. Would you get your head out of your laps? You guys are more juvenile than Tremaine, son of Jay. Did I say his name right?
Yeah.
Jesus
Tremaine,
Christ.
son of why
Tremaine,
are you
son
going
of
Game
Jay?
of Thrones with the names?
Because
Tremaine,
that's where
son
we
of
finna
Jay,
go, nigga.
first of his name.
Society is about to collapse. I already got my jacket with the nails in it. I'm ready. I'm
Okay.
ready.
You got your okay. You
I'm
got
right
your coat
after my
on.
ex-wife. I'm killing meter mates. I'm ready.
Hey, I got a question to ask. Well, good, Tremaine. What's your question?
Fuck your question, Jermaine.
Go ahead, Tremaine. What?
Okay. Well then, since you guys have 20 more years of experience than me, where do you define your level of success?
Hey,
Let me let some of the lesser successful gentlemen take that before I.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that as a challenge. My level of success is that I've never failed at anything I really wanted to do. I've just always applied my skills to the wrong trades at times, but I'm always successful in any endeavor I take. So it's just about picking the right endeavors.
Okay.
That was excellently worded, man. That was excellently worded.
Okay.
I'm not less really successful, but where what was the question again?
Like, where do you define your level of success?
Like right now, where I stand.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
My level of success is different categories. I think my level of success with my family is out the roof compared to where I came from. I really wanted to be different than how I was raised with my kids. I didn't want my kids to have the troubles that I had, not just physically where we were physically, but emotionally and spiritually where we were as kids, because I didn't come up in an easy background, in an easy situation. So as far as my family life, I think I'm highly successful. As far as my business life, I can understand where I am because I know I sacrifice the business to make sure I can focus on the family. And Jay and Jeff and Vino, you can attest to this. A lot of comedians don't get a chance. Not a lot of entertainers. A lot of people who work on the road don't get a lot of time to spend with their families, and their family lives are so broken while they're performing in front of whoever they're performing before. I remember seeing a documentary when Robin Williams' son was crying because on Christmas he's watching his father perform for the troops, and he's like, "Why ain't my dad sitting right here?" You know what I'm saying? So my business life, I don't think I'm failing at because I put that time and effort in my family. So now that I'm a empty nester, I'm trying to find the focus back into my career. So I don't think I'm unsuccessful, but I've had so many success stories in my life, but it's not over yet though.
Yeah. I get that.
Sure. Okay. Where do I define my where and how are a little different. I think you described where or how, JP, very well. Where depending upon, young man, what you view as important. how that changes where you sit will determine how you or I or any of us measure our level of success. I'm going to take you on a little ride. It's going to be worth the trip. In 1994, I was considered the pound for pound heavyweight champion of stand-up comedy. I won this TV show called Star Search. It was what American Idol is now, but for comedy, for acting, in the comedy division, I won.
For black and white television.
Yes, for black and white television. And then for those who didn't think that I had it in front of black people, I won the Bay Area Black Comedy Competition the year before that. I got to stand it on Def Jam. All roads led to me having a much different career than the one I wound up with, due to circumstances that at the time I thought were beyond my control. But they were only beyond my control because nobody before me had the wisdom or foresight to tell me that those were my controls. So they ran amok when they shouldn't have, because I didn't have nobody to tell me, look here, you better before you have a life, before you share a life, you better have one. Nobody told me you don't have to rewrite your mama's past by trying to marry somebody so young and trying to make that work, because that's the vision of what you thought success was supposed to be. Nobody told me that my life was mine to live. So I didn't live it just for me. I lived it trying to help instead of taking out selfishly on my own. So when I look back, I can't look at my level of success now and say that if I looked from back there at it, this is not where I thought I would be. But as I look backward over the journey, I am not at all unhappy of where I wound up. I'm not. I honestly, honest to God, no excuses, because I never made any. Because I don't make excuses, it doesn't make much room for regret. People who usually have big regrets make a lot of excuses. They kind of go hand in hand. Excuses and results cannot possibly occupy the same space. So to bring that trip all the way back around, you have to measure your success of where you are by the plan that you laid out, and then evaluate whether where you are vice where you want or wanted to be are the same, or are they worth the difference? And you make that, those are tweaks you make along the way.
Now, I don't know if you remember the beginning after that long 15-minute soliloquy.
I told you it was going to be worth the goddamn trip. It saved the minutes of mindless drivel that you were going to spit out. But go ahead.
Listen, ADs, come on through. Let me give you the passcode to come on through. Basically, in a nutshell, what you're hearing from these three men. Blaine, you got anything to add to this?
Nah, I'm good. Go ahead.
You sure?
Just gonna sit there with your shoulders out and not say shit.
Y'all went crazy. Y'all,
I'm good.
No.
Very good.
But one thing I did hear between all of us is that don't worry about right now, because if you asking us about our success right now, we can tell you about our success, but we're all happy that we've done what we did to be where we are right now, and it's not over. That's the key thing that you got to understand. It's never over. It's never over. You'll always be paying dues on a new level. You'll always be working to a new destination. So what we have done thus far.
I think the most eloquent way to say it is success is relative to the goal, because as you grow and as you get older, Tremaine, you're gonna realize that goals are gonna switch from time to time. The goalpost is going to constantly be moving in life. It is what it is. And it's just, hey, are you going to nail the goal when it comes time for that goal to be met? That's really what it is. Just you're successful if you keep hitting your goals.
Now, okay. Now, if you make your goals in a circle, you're gonna be successful at making circles. So let's now, young man.
True.
Okay.
Let's give it a direction. Okay,
Yes,
I get you.
your
I
goals
think give
a
it a
goddamn
direction, but yeah, always be attaining the goal. That's why I say, I'm good at achieving my goals. I'm successful at whatever I set my mind to do.
Yo, listen, by the yard is hard. Inch by inch, everything is a cinch. Pause. In other words, what I'm saying is, don't make those year-long goals yet. Make that week-long goal, because once you start making motivation, once you start getting motivation, you'll achieve each goal quicker.
I love you, but I absolutely vehemently disagree.
Okay,
I vehemently disagree with that.
Why?
Okay, number one,
No man should be taking hints.
I'm gonna steal a little bit from well, no, I'm gonna do it my way first, and I'm gonna steal a little bit from Will Smith and end this shit up. Dude, you take a 5-year goal, Tremaine, son of Jay. Take a 5-year goal. I'm gonna do X and make it big. Scare the fuck out of yourself with it. What do you like? Yeah, here we go. Here, Uncle Justin, fuck your life up here. What do you like? What do you do? What do you want?
I think one stupid goal that it's not stupid, but
yes,
like
that one, spit it out.
One goal that I have, the Coke freestyle machines that are like in restaurants and stuff.
Yes. Yeah. Watch the future change. Watch it. Say it.
I want to make one of those, except it's just different brands of chocolate milk.
Bam! God damn it. Let me explain what just happened, Tremaine, son of Jay. Guess where it exists for real?
House in the atmosphere.
Close your eyeballs. Close your fucking eyes, young man. Now, I want you to repeat what you just said with your eyes closed.
A chocolate milk machine that dispenses different brands of chocolate milk.
Stop. Do you see that machine?
Yeah.
Do you know why you see that machine?
Because the Coke freestyle.
Because it fucking exists, young man. On the 4th dimension, that machine is sitting, waiting for you to come up with a 5-year plan with decisive action that pulls it from the 4th dimension into the 3rd. It exists already because you said it.
I challenge you to do it in 2 years. I'm about to Shark Tank this shit. I got $10,000 for 50% of the company.
Okay, here we go. This is okay. Now here's what you do. Here's what you do. Here's what you do, Tremaine, son of Jay. You have 2 years to make this thing. What you do is you divide in 2 years, 2 sets of 12. The first set of 12 are the 12 goals needed to get halfway. The second set of goals are the second set of 12 needed to get all the way to this machine. You divide those 12 by 4 each, and you now know what the fuck you're supposed to be doing each week for the next 2 years to get to this machine. And if you don't have it done, it's on you, Tremaine, son of Jay. That's how the world works.
So let me ask you.
You have just been given a plan. You have just told on yourself. The 50-year-old Tremaine that wants to take care of his line that he didn't have with some trifling ass broad because he know that he giving out dick. That Tremaine spoke to you and said, look, I want us to have a great life because he exists as well on the 4th dimension. And he is waiting on you to connect that chocolate milk machine
that's
to
genius.
your future.
He's
waiting on you.
What's genius?
You got 2 years.
What I said, asshole.
No,
wait.
I'm talking about the young man's idea is genius. You got 2 years because I got fat niggas around the globe working on it right now. I went on the other phone as we speak, letting them know, like, shit, he just revolutionized the game.
He just put the FNN in effect. The Fat Nigga Network is.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me y'all are just going to sit here and tell us the rest of the world that chocolate milk is in that much demand that it has to have
Hold on, you missing the possibility. You can get
hold it. Wait a minute.
Let the man ask his dumbass question. Go ahead.
Assortment of different chocolate milks out of one. First off, where have you ever seen milk dispensed through a vending machine?
Now, that's the beauty of it.
I'd like to answer that question.
Let me finish. If you're talking about bottled chocolate milk, that's different. But if you're talking about like a Coca-Cola machine and you go over there and you just put it, brother,
I'd like to answer your question.
There's gonna be a conflict. Let me say this real quick. There's gonna be a conflict. It's like if you go to McDonald's, you got Coke products. You can't put Pepsi with the Coke. So it's gonna be a little conflict with having the different types of Cokes. Yeah, the different nozzles. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
All it is just the different flavors. Because I get you. You wouldn't have Swiss Miss.
Give me 3 flavors of chocolate milk. Give me 3 flavors of chocolate milk.
Swiss Miss, Nestle, Godiva. Yoo-hoo is not technically milk, but you can also flip up the flavors because you can say coconut milk, almond milk, 2%, heavy cream. You know what I mean?
Hippity hop mob stop. I want to answer the first question that JP put out. Where have you seen dispensed milk? Spain. Amsterdam. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go just the places I was while it was cold. Spain, Amsterdam, and where was it? Shout out to Alonzo Bowden, Greenland. Doing USO tours together.
That's my guy. I love Alonzo.
Okay. There are many places who would have the use for this machine, and this machine may be a mirage, JP. But if he follows this mirage, he is going to find exactly where he is supposed to be, because on this road, he's going to have to deal with math. He's going to have to deal with science, refrigeration.
HVAC. He definitely going to need a little bit about HVAC.
Come on, bro. Supply chain.
He's going to have to know. He's gonna have to know food service. See, in the whole food service industry alone, you got to learn, safe serve and temperatures.
All that shit. Now,
check this out, right? I was gonna say, check this out too. See, other thing, JP, right? You can go to places like Alaska. They don't have enough cattle, so where they go get their milk from? They gotta get powdered milk to make their milk in Alaska.
Well,
those machines gonna be popping in Dubai.
Well, listen,
Dubai. You know what they will do though? They'll be having goat's milk in the machine in Dubai. You won't know,
bro. Look,
hey, Juan, you was in the military. Overseas they have ultra homogenized milk. Now, when I was like, what do you mean ultra? Like, what is ultra? Until I poured out this yogurt. So
now imagine if that was chocolate milk.
Okay.
Boom. Imagine if that was chocolate milk.
Okay.
I get the assortment. So I'm rocking with you.
And I take who was in the military?
Juan.
Okay,
Father Tremaine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Father of Tremaine. Okay, I'll let that slide because he's father of Tremaine. I'm a Marine. So yes, we get.
He's a Marine too.
Oh. 7.5 double dog. Look here, we some other shit. No,
Marine.
He wasn't. Okay, see, no, he wasn't.
What was you in the military? What branch?
Oh, he's in the army. He's in the army. Okay, let's not go into it in front of his son. Look, what? Here's the point. Here's the point. This dude, you were asking yourself. Tremaine, son of Jay, you were asking, how do you determine success? You are going to determine success by your tenacity on this road to this machine, because it may run you right smack dab into what it is
Which is true.
that you're really supposed to be doing with your purpose. And when you find that, you will find that this chocolate machine perhaps was a mirage to get you here, because that breaking down of the 2-year cycle, I don't give a fiddler's fuck what you're after, young man. You're going to have to do it like that, because that's how you build a bridge. This is why I say find a bridge 100 women built. You never will.
Why not?
Because I know they said they wanted 15 tons of cement, but that goddamn Patricia over in procuring, she knew I was wearing green today, and that bitch had to work the nerve to wear green. So I'm only sending 12. Now multiply that times 100.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
Now,
nice and chauvinist for you.
yeah, that was. I'm sitting there go, what the?
That was incredibly chauvinist.
What the Ross clot did you mean?
Okay, well, then find a bridge 100 women built all over the earth ever. Anyway, we're back on, dude. It's going to, yes, you are going to find your purpose, and you're going to find success in that, because most successful people are not successful at what they thought they were going to be at 19, unless they're on stage with their other 4 brothers.
Yeah, because at 19, I thought I was going to be the best drug dealer in the world, and
Pfizer beat you.
Yeah, they definitely had that on lock.
Hey, yo. All right, here we go, fellas. In our last half hour. Hey, Tremaine, God bless you. With what happened. Yo,
first get the fuck out of here. Go do some young kid shit.
All right, man.
Hold on, can I ask?
That's all his
head.
Are
you in college?
Yeah.
Huh?
You in college?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just say this.
Sit back down.
Yeah, it's a whole lesson you got to learn about college. All right? I don't usually say this to young men, but when you're in college, don't trust God's plan. Wear condoms. Okay?
Oh.
Whoever you lane, because I know it's about to be, at 19, you're about to be a sophomore or a junior. I know you already got a girl who room you real comfortable laying up in. You probably got, she let you all access to the snacks. You know what I mean? She let you swipe her little card at the Commons.
And he got the,
you know what I mean? So,
the loose Puerto Rican kid here. So he got
you got the soft hair. She probably like rubbing your back at night.
Light
you know
skin is coming back.
Yeah. Use condoms, young man. That's all I'm gonna say, because it's gonna happen. It's going to happen.
No, I'm gonna say a lot more than this. I'm gonna say a lot more than that.
I left it for you. Yeah,
I'm gonna say a lot more than that. Okay. Number one, since we on this, I wasn't gonna go down this road, but we needs to hear this. I hate this new iPhone. Shut the fuck up.
The new refurbished iPhone.
It's new to me. It's I tell you what, I'm not trying to bankrupt a small country. I need to make calls, get calls, and surf the internet. I can do that with the iPhone 10.
Thank you.
What was I gonna say? Oh yes, dude. I'm coming out with an Uncle Jeff's important decision kit. And, son of a bitch. This is. I'm coming out with an Uncle Jeff's important decision kit. In it is
important decisions.
It has like a Crown Royal style bag. Yeah. Not unlike this, like a Crown Royal style bag. I collect Crown Royal bags. In it, Uncle Jeff's all natural masturbation cream is all really good oils. It has a towel and some antiseptic wipes.
Oh,
you are to keep this bag with you, and before all important decisions or first dates or nights out on the town,
Get that first one off.
This is an important decision kit. There is nothing like post-Jack clarity. I don't know if you're familiar with it yet. I know you are familiar with this, with the organ. I know you're familiar with orgasms. I know that. I want you the next time, and you're young, you got that manifold pressure. If you come on the top of the sheets, you can chip the ceiling fan. Yeah, you got that manifold pressure. I don't want you to think about that, young man.
Velocity.
I don't. Yeah, don't think about the velocity. I want you to think about how clear you are 90 seconds after an orgasm.
What?
Because that's the mind that needs to make your decisions that nobody told us.
Hey, listen.
Before, hold on. No, you're just gonna say something less important than this. What the deal is, bro? What the deal is? Let's just say it's a girl you really like that you don't want to blow it with. From first name on like a first phase, gorgeous, looks exactly like you like them, got some shit going on in her brain. So you want to go out with this girl. I strongly suggest you first use Uncle Jeff's smart decision kit before you even leave the house. Because here's what's going to happen, young man. When you get there, you're going to be less inclined to say dumb shit. You're going to be a lot less tense. Her number one weapon is powerless. Well, no, you're young. Less powerful against you. It's less powerful. You can think straight. You smooth. You clear. You're confident. You will be interested and interesting, as opposed to so desperately trying to be interesting that you just shoot yourself in the fucking foot. That's your pre-Jack energy. This post-Jack energy, bro. And you're going to be in the place that no woman can resist. Indifference with regard to her JJ. No woman can resist indifference to that. That's the big joker.
Yeah.
What?
When you're indifferent to it, they try to give it to you to make you understand how important it is, but you'll still be more indifferent once you find out they're all the same.
And thank you, Vino. And if you get it that night, I don't know if you are yet acquainted with your second nut powers.
Oh shit.
Take some time.
Yes.
Bruh.
Yes.
If you're acquainted with your second nut powers, you will be legendary.
That's how I got
I
in.
wanted to give this dude my car and he didn't even ask. You will be on that level. You cannot fail with Uncle Jeff's smart decision cream.
I need a copy of this recording right here, seriously.
Hey, listen.
Yo, I was gonna say too, see, because based on Uncle Jeff's point, people a lot like with guys with post nut clarity has his essence in science too. You release when a guy busts his nut, he releases vasopressin. That calms him. His testosterone is up at its peak. Once he busts that nut, the testosterone goes down. So you ain't thinking about that no more. You like, all right, I gotta go to work. You know.
I've been telling girls that for a long time. I gotta release the poison. I gotta get the poison out. I can't think.
Hey,
Can't think.
I 100%, 1000% concur with Uncle Jeff here. I have made great business decisions. I used to work it out every day in the morning.
Excuse me for a second.
Yeah.
First of all, you better not pay no business decision over the money you paid me for that show, nigga.
Well, I didn't want you to waste it. I didn't want you to waste it on burgers.
That's easy post-Jack decision right there.
Hey, listen, you heard that said? I didn't want him to waste it on burgers, so that's why I was saving his life. But listen, other than that, what I'm trying to say is
never follow my jokes. Try to go in front of me. But go ahead.
What are you talking about?
I had already said something funny, and then along comes you. I don't think we should do it that way. In the interest of a show, I'm just saying maybe we should talk about this later. But I'm just, I'm trying to move things along. Like you tell a joke, then I tell a joke. Because if I tell a joke and then you tell a joke,
right?
Well, then that happens. That happens.
Wow.
I'm glad.
You gonna let that ride, nigga? Oh my god.
No, listen.
Yeah, he let it go.
You're getting soft. You're getting soft.
No, I'm sitting like, wow.
You didn't slip, Archie. You're slipping.
Sitting here like, wow, he believes that.
He's really becoming a grandpa of comedy.
Yeah,
I've been telling him that. The abuelo of comedy. That's what I've been calling
Gotta
you.
add something to
Because
that,
JP, I know you want the moniker, so I'm gonna start calling you the abuelo of comedy.
Listen, okay, wow.
You know, comedy is a contact sport. They put the
I
old
got the
lions
roll,
out
so.
to pasture.
Only in prison is it a contact sport.
Oh no, brother, be not deceived. I have to, from time to time,
You
I
touch
have to roam down out of the hills of Pasadena and make these niggas in LA understand. Because I haven't been on stage that much. I've been trying to push that musical thing out in the water. So I haven't really been doing comedy that much, but I'm tired of watching smaller dogs eat my food. But this young man,
Anyway, listen, I wanted to get to this. God damn it, we spent so much time on Tremaine and his sex life and how bad I lied.
Dude, how many bombs did we drop on this? How many mistakes does he not have to make now? Holy shit.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. First off, Tremaine, did any of this make sense to you? How about asking him?
Yeah. Tell us we're full of shit. Which parts work?
Huh?
He's like, damn. He got the chocolate milk machine. He know how not to let the women take his chocolate milk machine fortune.
We're gonna let the man speak for himself. How much of what we said today to you is stuck? And we're all grown ass men here.
I'm okay. The thing with the success, I kind of already had that in mind, but more reinforcement, that's fine. All of the sex stuff.
You're a pervert. Okay. You're a pervert, Tremaine. You're a pervert. Because they gave you great business.
I remember about your
Hold on, what you said? You knew that already?
Hey, listen, no, he a pervert because they gave you great business advice, and all you can remember is getting that nut off. You're a fucking pervert.
No, he's just young. Okay. Right now, people think he thinks with his dick. That's not true. His dick thinks for him because he's young, and that's the way it should be.
I wanted to get to this. Listen to what I got to say, bro. Is anybody watching Kevin Hart's Heart to Heart?
No.
I haven't watched in the last couple of weeks. No.
Do you know who he interviewed this week?
Who do you interview?
Will Smith.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Okay. I want to watch that. I'm out of here. I don't need to stay here for this. I'm gonna go look at that right now.
Yo, listen. Before you get there, they didn't talk about the slap at all. And this is the second.
Oh, well, then you saved me some time. I don't give a fuck about it. Okay, go ahead.
Exactly my point. This is the second interview I've watched. This is the
say bye, man. You can say peace out.
Yeah, right. Listen, this is peace, Tremaine.
Listen, y'all talk about y'all old shit later, man. I'm out. I got
force fed me all this dumb shit.
This is the second interview I've watched with Will Smith since the smack, and we know how interviews go. I'm quite sure he's telling his interviewers to don't even mention it. Do you think
Kevin swears that on Heart to Heart there is no setups like that? There's no pre-questions. He says everything is organic. People come by when they have a chance to.
No one
swears by that.
Do you think Will has to have an interview where he talks about this?
He does. He got to tell me, look, the minutes that had me crazy that day. I was drinking. I knew the Oscar was coming. You know this whole shit is rigged. I was drunk. I was happy. I took a few pills. And then he said, I was like, and she looked at me like, that thing I promised you tonight, you're not going to get it if he keeps making fun of me. And so I smacked that nigga because I was trying to get my butt ate that night. That's what I think the whole problem was. He was trying to get his ass ate that night. Jada said, I'm not eating your ass if this nigga Chris Rock keeps saying my name. And he's like, you're not going, I done took these pills, bitch. Let me go there. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Try to get that Oscar put up my ass tonight. That's what he said.
That is a
so he uses Oscar as a butt plug.
That is a very crude picture painted with the four colors that you get with the big crayons, just done very eloquently. It is an eloquently painted basic ass picture.
Do you think he needs to talk?
Because I can follow it.
Uncle Jeff, does he need to talk about it?
He has your story has no nuance, but it is very good. I mean, I'm a confused teacher. I don't know what to Fuck, just give him an A-. Just fuck it. I don't know. I mean, I like it. I just not okay. Anyway, does he have to talk about it?
Have to.
I think to be taken seriously, but the question becomes for what? Is there a lower social shame outside of what you could do to a woman or a child against their will? Is there a lower social shame than your dick small? Social shame. You're a coward. Social shame. Your wife has no respect for you. I can't think of a lower. That's why the dude killed himself in Boogie Nights. I can't think of a lower rung amongst men. Not elderly, not crippled.
No one is talking about any of this. No one's talking about the disrespect from his wife. No one's talking about the smack. It's like everybody wants to like run around it. I'm like, yo, dogs, the public wants to know, yo, what the fuck is going on in your house, bro? You put it out there like that, and why did you smack this guy? What was going on? Hey, listen, I want to say this right now to Carmen that's sitting in the green room. I can see you, and I'm not bringing nobody on the camera who I can't see to be a black male. If you're not a black male, I'm not bringing you up here, so you'll stay in the green room forever.
Well, actually, that's a scary prediction, because if it was a black male, they would either come on or go, I don't have the time, and leave.
Oh no, they don't have their camera on. So
only a black woman would stay there knowing you said no, only men for the whole show. Only a woman.
We also get them white guys from overseas that want to get on. As soon as you click them on, they go nigger, 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 nigger. We get those clowns.
You don't let them in?
No. You know why I don't let them in?
Oh, please.
You want me to let them in? One of them?
Oh
no, because he might do some gay shit like pull out his dick.
The history lesson. If you just mute him when I say mute him, oh man.
But
dear white boys watching this,
you never know what visuals they put up there. They put all kinds of stuff. They do all that.
Okay. Well, dear white boys watching this that just want to run in with some shit that you think is derogatory, the Caucasian genetic stamp is only good for 6,000 years. Time's up.
Did y'all see the white guy on the deck? Did y'all see the white guy this weekend who beat up the one black guy, and every black person from that boat dock came and whooped on these 6 white guys?
Yeah, I saw that.
No.
Oh,
whoop that ass.
It's beautiful. It's about time.
We coming to our defenses now. That's all I'll be wanting.
Yo, this one white guy jumped out.
The only way out.
Dude said, bang. I said, ooh. And then the white guys came and jumped and beat on this white guy, on this black dude. And then you looked over, and the cavalry of niggas, it looked like the Civil War or something like this. They, and they tore them white boys up.
Boat docked.
Bruh, I'm developing this script, right? Ever since D told me that he ain't had no good movie ideas, I've been developing this script, and I can put it out because I've already began putting it to paper. So it's about a superhero who commits murder on a police officer who was brutalizing a black person that was in cuffs and shit, like on some George. Imagine if someone was brave enough to step up and put a bullet in Chauvin's head while he was kneeling on George Floyd's neck, and the other cops were powerless. Like, he was bulletproof. He was Superman type shit.
Yeah.
And he killed an officer while doing that, and then stopped and stood trial behind what happened because they couldn't just kill him.
He would get caught before he made it to that courtroom. And then the last thing he would want is to be behind.
But he's still all powerful. He can walk away whenever, similar to Hancock. But he could walk away whenever he wanted to. They're powerless to stop him. But he had to stand trial, and he stood trial behind some civil rights shit because he's a superhero. And now he's here to let you know this shit ain't gonna stand. And then Matter of fact, I don't want to give away too much of this shit because I'm writing it right now, but it's dope shit. I was inspired off of some mushrooms.
I feel you. I feel you. I think your hurdle is going to be getting your absolute rules down on the superhero world. Yeah. Because once here's a free writing tip. Once you make a world and make the laws, if you break them, we don't trust you anymore.
Yeah, you can't.
You made a
just
law.
Throw time traveling in the mix, and then we fuck it up.
Yeah, or you made a law where Snoopy, or where in Ted, you made a law where this teddy bear can talk to people. People can see the teddy bear, and the teddy bear, everybody is cool with it. The world is cool with it. The teddy bear is like another species. There's no room, unless it's one big gag joke, for anybody to not get the fact that Ted is a teddy bear. Unless we are really going to hinge this story on the fact that the rest of the world is naive and this guy knows. If not, this guy is out of place because he breaks the laws of that world.
Drop Dead Fred, baby.
Yes, you have got to know, because I see that as a problem already, is if there are no stakes for your hero, then there is no story.
Did you watch Drop Dead Fred? You ever watch Drop Dead Fred?
I know Drop Dead Fred very well. Yes.
I don't hear any stakes for this guy.
No, that's what I said. It's really still in development because it's basically, it was I thought of it in a fit of rage watching, the atrocities that happen every day. And I said, yo, someone was just brave enough to just walk up and put a slug in a cop's head while he was doing some fuck shit, but he couldn't get shot on the spot. But he was righteous enough to stand, take a public face, and say, this is why I did this.
I have here's some.
Fuck whoever said that.
That's some funky. I like that, Clav. Here's something funky to go with that. Is the stakes can't be human. If he's supernatural, he's not the only one in the galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
How do his elders feel about that? About him exposing himself early?
There you go.
Councilman, what's that, Phoebe Cates?
Okay, do you understand that these bullshit ass earthlings, I don't give a fuck that we look like them. We are trying to put together a galactic council that may involve enslaving them or allowing them to destroy this world that you have been put here to keep civil and standard.
Hey,
and whatever crime they have for you.
We're not gonna talk about our belly.
We can in a minute when I get through fixing this fucking script. Whatever. That's your stakes. Your stakes have to be superhuman, because and somehow I would tie it into there. But if I keep talking, then you're gonna have to pay me to write it.
Yeah. Hold on, we're on strike, so we can't even do that.
And we can't even do no. We can do shit with each other. We can't fuck around with studio.
Hey, yo, pause. Yo, listen.
Pause. Yeah.
You gonna do shit with each other? Okay, I got you.
Yeah, yeah. I say words like that because I'm not under this pause fucking.
Hey, listen. So we do know who our belly is, right?
Yeah.
Our belly. Who's our belly? Hold on.
Lizzo.
Oh.
Our belly. Oh shit.
Oh wow.
I don't know why. So fill me in.
Yo, listen. The internet has been killing this woman.
Good.
They have been killing this woman. Do you think she should be held accountable just the same way all the men have been held accountable for this wild sexual deviancy that she has been exhibiting in private, but now coming to light?
We've been said that.
Yes,
that's why the bitch. I'm sorry, I said we've been said that.
The bitch all throughout the show already. Don't try to cut correct.
Why this is why she banned from the crypto.com arenas right now. She banned from Lakers games. Why? She be she be doing the most for no reason, and y'all did it. This is why I appreciate you,
Say
gentlemen.
Say it again, Vino. Y'all did it.
Y'all did it. No, this is why I appreciate black men and the circle of gentlemen we're around, because you will roast me and tell me that shit ain't working, bro. What the fuck is you wearing? Black women, they be like, kill them. And now we got Lizzo with doing whatever because she could kill it. Me, I'm required to do my little nasty shit in private. I don't be with every girl like send me feet pictures. I be with my chick, my little private boo. I say, yo, send me that feet picture thing you do. And then that's it. She forcing her whole lifestyle and sexuality on everybody.
Everybody. And because, watch this, don't shame her because she a big girl and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. She feel like she had that armor that won't allow no one to say anything to her. Meanwhile,
she was doing it to other people.
She was doing it to other people.
Okay, what is Lizzo officially accused of? What's the freak shit?
She creating a hostile work environment and ironically fat shaming her dancers. Fat dancers that she hired.
Okay, got it. Because they got to be a certain size.
And wasn't she forcing them to do sex acts like?
That's what I'm getting at.
on the prostitutes in Amsterdam and shit, like forcing tell them, look, ain't gonna be no job if you don't give that nigga some head. Like, what's she doing shit like that? Like, ain't gonna be no dance rehearsal tomorrow if you don't eat that pussy.
Oh,
yo, and here's what's so messed up about that, right? All these girls, these fat, like some of the bigger girls. Okay, she's a big woman, so she got a bunch of big girl dancers, right? You know, big girl dancers don't be getting opportunities like that. You go on tour, all these girls are skinny, athletic, and all that other stuff. So here, these other big girls that never got this kind of opportunity to dance in front of millions, thousands of people in arenas all across the world. Someone they thought was an ally to them that gave them a shot. Because damn well nobody else was gonna give them a shot, and then
this is gonna be the story of my family.
And she gave him that shot, but then now she took that and took advantage of them and fat shamed them just because she had that power.
Yep.
No, she got smart and realized why they have skinny backup dancers, because nobody paying to see a bunch of fat broads jump around.
Exactly.
No,
I know they was
same thing with the WNBA.
I know they was mad. Like, I ain't gonna do this stuff. I don't have to do this. No, you do. You do.
It's about 35,000 men worldwide that'll pay to see a bunch of fat girls dance and strip and do all that good shit.
You just say 30,000 men worldwide?
35,000 men worldwide.
Hilarious. Worldwide.
That will pay a concert ticket for the concert experience to watch fat girls dance.
Okay. And that's one concert. Okay. That's stretched out over 35,000 different individuals, most of low income,
I'm going to be there. I would be there and buy a couple drinks.
Got some middle income cats. You got some, but most of it's low end. 35. So how do you get 35,000 men spread out all over the world to make a profit? The answer is unless you do it online, as in BBW, you can't.
And some of them chicks got to eat some pussy and suck some dick, motherfucker. If you want to be on tour. You want to be on tour next week? That's what we doing. You got to do something. Mm-hmm. These 35,000 men worldwide paid extra to meet you. Now, come on, this pivot thing is not relegated to just men. These women be out here. That's what happened when you give these big broads a little bit of leeway. They start realizing that they can pimp you now.
Hey, John, come on in here. I don't know where that statement came. I hope y'all are not still. Are they still mad, Juan? This is a year or so later, right?
Oh man, I hope, man. I don't know these things.
There's no way these guys are still mad. This is
what happened.
Juan said a long time ago. It's got to be over a year, right, Juan? This when you first.
It's been over a year, man. It's been over a year.
What did he say?
Said over a year ago. Main source was whack, and sent one of the co-hosts of the show into a world of he cannot.
Wait, main source with Large Professor in the group?
Right.
My thing was,
I'm sorry, Juan. You made a mistake with that comment. I mean, that's the past, whatever you said, but that's crazy though.
I said main
But
source
that's
is
your
whack. Large Professor is dope because Large Professor is the rapper of the group. The group was whack. Large Professor is the rapper of the group. He's better than the group. You can like him. You can like a member of the group.
I could agree with that.
It's
I could agree
possible you
with
can
that.
like a member of a group without necessarily liking the whole group as a total. Like there's people that might not like the Fugees, but they like Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
Or
I just don't see
who like Bobby Brown, but they don't like New Edition.
I don't see how this, and I must co-sign.
No, because my boy John O said you don't know nothing about hip hop, and I'm like, is he mad at that year-long statement still?
Okay, I don't get because I got some big feelings about this. Back in the day when you had to pay for your own records, I used to say, if you don't have a copy of Ice-T OG, you don't love records. You just a nigga with a bunch of them. You're not a record collector. That's a classic. It's a classic. How do you not know that? How do you not understand some of my undeniable points of view about how far ahead of his time Rakim was? How do you disagree with these things? But once you do, and I figure out that you disagree, I can tell you that your opinion is suspect to me, but I'm not going to take my ball and go in the house.
Tell him you're stupid.
No, you might be stupid.
John, they go to link. Come on.
Sure. I'll tell you you're stupid once.
It's cool. I won't call you stupid to your face, Juan, but that was a wild statement. I mean, you good. Like, it was bold. I would say it was a bold take.
Yeah.
And
we're going.
Yeah, man. See, man. My thing with music, I try to be. I
How do you
understand
know
people.
First off, before Juan, you even go to yourself. Listen, fellas, before y'all start talking about my man Juan, he hasn't shown you this whole suit. This could be a hospital, a scrub, or it could be a Chinese gi. And if
I was about to say, man, are you about to teach some little kids, some third graders taekwondo? What are you doing?
You say the wrong thing, you will ha-fooey your ass.
Nah, man. I mean, because like a lot of times, I think sometimes, in moments and stuff, like when because you've seen how sometimes we gotta learn to be objective with certain things and stuff like that. And man, I'm not afraid to go out there and say, hey, man, I didn't think that was all that. I didn't think that such and such was all that or whatever. I can be truthful with myself. It might be my opinion. It don't mean that I think everything else is whack. But like I said, I like Large Professor the rapper. Just the group thing, because I kind of felt like they did one album together and they broke up. It was him, two DJs. They broke up. Large Professor went off to start producing for people like Nas and Tribe Called Quest. Did a couple of his own albums and stuff. Did a couple other people and everything, and he went off to success. If Main Source was so good, they would still be continuing on. Large Professor, when he broke off, he went off and was out here doing his thing. Became a legendary producer. Still putting out albums and stuff.
There you go. I agree.
So
I gotta say I feel that. I agree.
There you go. Hey, fellas, we on the 2-hour mark. Come on, let's close this up real quick. I know my man John O is probably trying to get in here, but listen, pause. Oh, wow. But we got to close this out. Yeah, I got to go back out and do some things. What's going on for the week, fellas?
I'm on full-time promo comedy brunch. I will be in Rochester August 15th.
Damn,
comedy brunch.
How you getting up to Rochester?
I'm driving.
Rochester?
Yeah, they have cars that go there.
No,
yeah,
bro,
I go. I love driving places because then at least when I get there, I know I got weed already. I ain't got to look for nobody weed. I ain't got to.
How many hours is that from you?
Like 9.
Rochester? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Virginia is further up because Rochester from us is like 9 hours.
Yeah, but see, I gotta go over all the mountains and shit. So it's actually more miles. See, when you looking at Google Maps and shit, they just give you direct point to point how far it is miles. They don't consider you had to drive 3 miles up an incline up a mountain, 4 miles down the incline, which actually made that 7 miles 10 miles. And then, you know what I'm saying?
What up, Blaine? What you got going on this week, brother?
It's working, and I might be going to South Carolina next weekend with me and the wife.
Oh, what part you going to?
I'm going to Charleston.
Okay.
I got
I got peoples and stuff in Charleston. You know, my daughter's out there.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to the historic part of Charleston because a lot of the slave trade that was one of the main ports when they came from Africa. When it was brought over here.
Sure.
And also, there's a village in Somerville called the Yoruba village. And I'm going to check that out too.
Let me tell you where you need to go to. You need to go to Beaufort, the Beaufort area.
Beat it
Go
back.
to where the
Nigga back.
Saint Helena Island over in the Beaufort area. This is where the Gullah people came from. This is the area where
The Geechees?
there's a group of West Africans that held on to their culture. Like slavery couldn't take it out of them. None of that. They held on to all of their culture, their West African culture, and their language and the way that they speak. They held on to that. Go by there and check that out, because you get to see it in its purest form out there. They got a whole culture, a whole language, a whole cuisine, all of that stuff.
Yeah, but you better hurry up.
Gullahs and Geechees are not the same.
Okay.
But Geechee Gullah Island, the Geechees are on Gullah Island.
The Geechees are on Gullah Island.
The Gullah Island is about 90 miles off the port of South Carolina. I don't know
South Carolina.
But what they're arguing about is that now corporate America is taking over that land. And
Yeah, they take up. Yeah,
them motherfuckers is fighting right now because this shit has been in their family for hundreds of years, and so they're taking over their lands and all that stuff. But let's keep this going because I got to sign out of here. Hey, who's Jeff? What you got? What you got, baby?
Hey, man. This Wednesday at 7 p.m. I will be on Giraffe Balls, my show that's here. Also, look for me or listen to me this week on the DL Hughley radio program with that asshole. It is pre-recorded, so there's a lot of times when I roast his fucking ass, but they don't leave it in. And there was something else.
I'd love to be there for you and DL Hughley because
let me tell you something, Mr. Size 14 Husky. I let his ass have it. Oh my god, I can't stand it. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else, but I'm high, so it probably wasn't.
So, ladies and gentlemen, before I get up out of here, please, this week starts the celebration and the accolade of the Harlem Film Festival, giving me the awards for great work and all that kind of stuff. Big shout out to my girl Shy Boogie. So this week I will be at the NBC building. This week,
I
will be.
That's what's up, bro.
Yes, sir. I'll be at the NBC building, getting my accolades and all that kind of stuff this Saturday. Hey,
best new cardigan in the old nigga.
No, I actually plan on wearing this Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. White people, guess what? I'm coming, white people. I know we got the golf tournament. I'm coming out to the golf tournament. I'm coming to bring that comedy, sling the golf jokes down there with you guys. Have some beers because I know y'all guys beer out. Y'all drink so much goddamn beer. So I'm planning to have beer and barbecue. Yeah.
Somebody's gonna say the word nigger.
Oh my God! Listen, please. Other than that,
I'm gonna see what he's gonna do. No, I'm gonna see what he's gonna do. I'm gonna say.
Man. Yeah,
it's kind of big. Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead, say it. Come on.
It's kind of big.
Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting out of here.
Sometimes the light